Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to this beautiful evening in Mossworth, surrounded by cows and hobbits and goats. Yes. And now apparently we have to continue with the time quest here, provided by Allah. If you recall, we ended our last episode with just that. What the quest was all about. Now we don't have to read it again, but we should accept it and then run for our lives.
You look pretty tough to me. You're
Yeah.
not scared of anything, are you?
So basically we have to make it to the marked spot on the edge of the wastewater without running out of time. So let's set it as the guide focus so we don't get confused here. A crowd of children gathers around Tegwin and the vicious blade he has found. Oh yeah, this commensurate to another quest, one of the epic story quests actually, where we have to find the sword that from that orc or Uruk-hai leader that one of the children took from him. Who knows what that is all about? In any case, let's go this way, guys. We have to run together. I can't skip this. I can't ride on my goat. Or why did you say goat? I like goats, but I have a boar. I can't just go and ride on my boar and make this quick. I'm supposed to make it on foot. So this is what we're going to do. But since we're new to this area and we haven't explored most of it yet, it's okay if you're just chilling out and walking and looking at the cool red rocks and the vegetation and the cool stars. And let's see, our timing. I'm sure we'll make it there on time. The question is well, not if we get stuck among rocks here, then we won't make it on time. Oh, that's a cute animal. So anyways, I wonder what we will do next. Judging from the fact that this quest was provided to us by a hobbit, that won't be the end of it. I'm sure they'll ask us to run other places or do other things after. You know, hobbits are never satisfied from the first time. That's how it is with them. It's alright. Yeah, we're approaching the final location. Plenty of time remaining. We'll be there in probably less than 30 seconds now, yeah. Okay. On the edge. This is the spot Allah described. Strangely, there is a basket with a bow of string in it here. Yes, there is. Oh, I have to return? Okay. I didn't even realize that. She's already timing me? How does she know? I can understand if she can time me to go to here and back. I get that. She can time me that way. But how does she know that I reached the final destination? And only then a new timer has been triggered automatically. I sense some foul crafts at hand here. Hopefully they're not coming from the heart of that hobbit. I highly doubt it because hobbits have good hearts in general. There must have been some dark influence over this land, but frankly I don't see any evidence of dark influence like other places we've been, guys. Here it looks unperturbed mostly. You know, we've heard about the wolves getting angrier because of the work and we have to deal with that. But in general, yes, we have those spy birds, but their evil aura doesn't spread over the land, you know. So, in any case, lots of those birds though. I'm sure we have to actually defeat some of those just so that the guard at the palisade will do something with the feathers. Yeah, I'm not sure about those feathers. They look a little big and rough, but I'm sure they can be useful. Okay. Turning to Mosswort. Yes. We didn't have to deal with the basket. Maybe now she'll say, "Oh, what about this basket? Go and fetch it in time and bring it back to me." That'll be kind of a Hobbit style of questing, but we'll see. Or requesting, rather. I'll cheers as you approach. Good.
You made it!
I have to admit that I was not sure you would be able to go out there and come back in time. Well, you knew I was a champion, and you know that I'm level 33, right? But you did. So, did you see anything when you got out there? You tell her that there was a basket with a ball of string inside it, beside the wade water, which seemed rather strange. I see, yes. That is peculiar. Thank you for your help. Is that all you'll be saying to me? I doubt it.
You are not going to believe this.
Oh, I'm sure I won't. If it comes from a mouth of a hobbit. I really appreciate your help with that, Bassabor. When I go to complete that there, now I know how to do it, and that it's possible, and that's going to make a big difference. Well, I'm a little faster than you, but yeah, I think you can make it. But you're not going to believe this. The bully has issued a second dare. He must know I'm well prepared to finish the first one, so he's already made up this second one. Will you help me with this one too? I simply must know if this is possible. The same rules are at play this time as there were for the first time. 5 minutes out there and 5 minutes back. I'll mark the spot on your map, as I did before. This time you're going within view of the flooded city of Tarbat. Okay, we can do that, but so that's a funny way to approach it, in any case.
Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Yes, we'll hurry. We'll hurry. Okay. Well, actually, can I ride my boar? Does it allow me to? Wait a second. It does? Oh, man. Okay, I can do that then. That's not a problem. She wouldn't have a boar on her. But, you know, I'm sure I can make this on foot. I'm just saying sometimes. Some time for us, guys. Because we have already been in Tarbat, and in fact I read you the lore concerning Tarbat in the previous episode, so we don't want to dwell on repetitive things too much. Though the view from here is pretty cool, from a little higher up. Okay. And then we shall return quickly back. And hopefully we don't have to do this a third time. Well, if it's to a new location, I don't mind actually, because we haven't been the rest of Swampfleet. This is the spot Allah described. How odd. A shovel stands abandoned in the dirt here. A shovel? I don't even see it, but oh yeah, there's a shovel. Okay. Well, let's return. We have a basket and a shovel. And maybe there'll be a third object, who knows. And who is the bully, I wonder. I think we might have to talk to them. Ooh, there was a glitch here, not on my end. All right. Well, yes, I would have definitely made this on foot too. I would have had to run, and she would definitely have to run if she has any hope of reaching. If, you know, if she needs to make it within 5 minutes. But yes, it is doable. It is doable, Allah. Here we are. We won't even pretend we weren't riding the boar. Wait. There you are. Allah cheers as you approach.
Welcome back. I am less surprised this time.
For you have proven quite capable of finishing these dares. Also, pretty capable in cheating by using a fast boar. Now I know this one is also possible, and when I do it, I will have less to fear, even though the grown-ups always say getting so near to Tarbad is dangerous. So, what did you see when you got to that location? Anything notable? You tell her that there was a shovel standing in the dirt, but its owner was nowhere to be seen. Very interesting, alright. Thank you once again. That is the last of the Mossworth's bullies theirs, so I won't be needing your help anymore. But you have been most helpful and I appreciate it. Well, thank you for the cooked carrots. Crisp, not mushy. Sure. There we go. Okay. Is that the end of this? Fine. Fine by me. Let's see. We still need to feed some hungry people here that we failed to feed since yesterday, so they must be starving by now. There is.
How can I be of service?
Ooh, lunch at midnight. That's wonderful. Oof, my tummy was beginning to growl. I'm so sorry. Like an angry cat. I volunteered to take the noon to sundown shift, thinking, oh well, I'll just have a big lunch and look forward to a large supper. I won't need a snack. But let me tell you, standing around for hours with nothing to look at but the grass is a strange way of building up an appetite. Yeah, very strange indeed. Oh, but don't let me keep you with my blabbering. Off you go now and tell the baker she's lovely and thoughtful. Thanks to both of you. Well, mostly thank her. I failed here at feeding you guys promptly. Okay, in fact, I'm so concerned now that let's see, we wanna find the last person at the watchtower, whatever watchtower we have missed is a priority. Where? Lunch for the lookouts? Wait a second. Oh, I see. Is this way? Oh, yes, of course it is. Fine, that makes sense. Because there was the fourth watchtower here. And you are Errol.
What can I do for you?
Mutton? Ooh, I love mutton. Mutton. Like a button. Oh, you're still here. You, didn't hear me singing a song about mutton, did you? I'm not used to standing around here doing nothing all day. I sing about little things I see to keep myself occupied. Please don't tell anyone. No worries. I'm glad you're well fed now. That's the important part. Okay. What else? More quests here. We have plenty to do, but let's pick a couple more quests. Mao Bagbean.
Have you been to the Sturvales?
Not yet. I was once a traveler, but I met my wife here and chose family. I never made it out that far. Yeah, once you're married, you're immobile. I've heard fascinating tales from my friend of a floating village overlooking the river. I would have loved to witness this place. Yes, Chicken, you're excited about the floating place? If you'd like to see it for yourself, you can talk to my friend Larry Groot. You'll find her southeast of here past the Howling Stones in a town called Clegor. Village in the sky. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's talk to the bakery lady. To assure her we have finally fed everybody.
Hello there.
Thanks for helping out. These are hard times for Mosswood, but if we support each other, well, if we support each other, we'll get through it, right? Right. Good. Okay, that was good. Now, I think we should talk to the boy. Try to convince him to give us the sword back before he injures himself or those children. Well, that was another high priority quest that I failed. Instead, I was running back and forth on minor things, looking at seeing shovels and baskets instead of protecting the children from safety issues. But here we are. Everybody looks to be fine. And here's Tegwin. He looks determined.
What do you want, stranger? No, I am not giving you this sword.
Oh no. It is so much better than the wooden sword I was using before. Now I can actually kill people with this thing. I found it and it belongs to me now. My father says that when you're in a battle, you get to keep the spoils. And I stood up to those Uruks even when the town guard wouldn't. Really? You did that? We weren't here to witness that, but I kind of trust you on that. If anyone should get to keep that Uruk's blade, it's me. Well, wait a moment. You're an adventurer, right? Mm-hmm. If you promise to help train me in the adventuring arts, maybe I'll give you the sword. I'm not saying I will, you understand? I'm saying maybe. It will depend on how good your training is. So, what's my first lesson, stranger? What's the first thing I need to know to become an adventurer? Oh. Degwin smirks at you. Well, are going to teach me or not? He asks. Well, they missed a word here. Are you going to teach me or not? Is what he means.
What's my first lesson, stranger?
You're already excited? Okay. So apparently we need to find a defeat circle. Which is funny. But we will. I'm sure it's not quite far from here. And there is a defeat circle. When your morale goes down, there is nothing better than a defeat circle. Degwin considers a defeat circle. So what is this? He asks you.
I know that fighting is dangerous.
You explain that adventuring is dangerous work, and sooner or later your morale is likely to run out. Because that's what morale does, it runs out. When that happens, you will find yourself at one of the many defeat circles scattered around the land. Very funny, stranger. I agree with you on that. I know that fighting is dangerous. That's why I will try not to fight enemies that look to be beyond my capabilities. That's wise, but how would you know that for sure? But sometimes it's unavoidable, I suppose. And when that happens, if I'm defeated, I'll find myself at the nearest defeat circle to where I fell in battle? I guess so. Where next? Degwin asks you.
What's my next adventuring lesson? And make it a good one.
Well, let's see. I think you have to wait for that. At least you're away from the other boys and girls, so you won't accidentally hurt them with your sword. Okay, let's hunt for some carbine now, guys. Because why not? See how that goes. Hello there, wolf. I see some over there. Let's see, we need 8. Well, we need 8 feathers, really. I can certainly extract more than 1 feather per carbine, but apparently that's not what the world thinks I'm doing. Fine, whatever. There are plenty of birds around, so it won't take me but a minute. Oh yeah, hiding in the grass won't save you, sorry. Sorry, but that's how that works. There we go. Collected all the feathers we needed. Now we can bring them back to Bevan at the north gate of Mosswood. And that's pretty near to here. Good jump, boy. we'll jump there. Okay.
There you are. Let us see those feathers.
We hand the feathers to Bevan and he grimaces. They really are quite dirty, aren't they? No matter. These will serve very nicely for making quills. See? You just dip this part into your ink. No, there's a bit too much give on the feathers here. Well, perhaps as a paintbrush? Feels like the ridges here on the end would have leave streaks, doesn't it? Yeah. Maybe as an arrow? Yeah, that'll be my guess. See how it compares to these arrows of mine? Rather poorly, I suppose. Bevan scowls. Still, many fine uses. Mayhap I will put them all in a sack and see how it serves as a pillow? Oh, I wouldn't advise you to do that, but okay.
But such musings will have to wait, for winter is approaching and autumn doesn't last.
If the storehouses are not stocked with salted and preserved boar meat by the time the nights turn cold, Mossworth will go hungry. Unless the orcs come back, I suppose. No, don't tell anyone I said that. It is not funny. But we always have need of boar meat, and we are fortunate that many such creatures dwell nearby. If you return to me with fine cuts of boar steak, all of Mossworth will toast your name when winter comes. Autumn doesn't last.
We always have need of boar meat, and we are fortunate that many such creatures dwell nearby.
Yeah, well, autumn lasts for 3 months, but yeah, it doesn't last too long, I guess. Okay, let's check on something here. Alright, well, we can collect boar meat. Do we have anything else around here? Oh yeah, now we have to enter the blacksmith shop in Mossworth and teach Tagwin about its utility, apparently. Well, here's the blacksmith place we've already entered once before. Scardy nods at you as you enter his shop. Yes, Scardy? Well, let's talk to the boy.
Scardy spends more time fixing horseshoes than he does forging swords.
I mean no insult, Scardy, but it's true. What use does an adventurer have with a shop like this? Don't be quick to judge, young boy. You explained that as an adventurer engages in combat, equipped weapons and armor sustain durability damage, and folks such as Scardy Bendblade are able to repair them so you can keep using them. Additionally, shopkeepers throughout Middle-earth can sell an adventurer all sorts of items and equipment that will aid you on your journeys. Scardy clears his throat and speaks up. That all costs coin, young Tagwin, horseshoes and swords alike. But if that trade is a sign of things to come, I think the swords might become more in demand than they have been until now. That's right. Equipment is important, Tagwin admits, but I want to hit something. Jeez. Alrighty then.
It's all well and good, but I want to hit something.
Well, you don't need this sword if you just want to hit something, right? You can go back to your wooden one, okay? Okay, now we have to find a training dummy outside the blacksmith shop. That should be easy. Oh, there he is already. This training dummy has seen its fair share of battle. Yes, it's still useful though.
Now this is more like it.
Oh yeah, you think so? Scuffed chainmail gauntlets, ragged leather gloves, or threadbare cloth gloves. Okay.
You upheld your side of the bargain, and so have I.
I must be honest with you, Basabur. It is clear to anyone that you are already an experienced adventurer with many skills. I did not really expect you to treat me like a grown-up. But you have taken the time out of your day to show me what it takes to become an adventurer. I mean, you're doing much better than Bingo Boffin, that's for sure. I have seen enough. You have upheld your side of our bargain, and I'll do the same. Here is Matruk's weapon, as I promised. You bring it back to that ranger for me, I expect. Mother and father will be pleased. But I still say I could have handled such a weapon. Yes. Skills of an adventurer.
You upheld your side of the bargain, and so have I.
Alrighty then. Well, my friends, I think that should do it for this episode. When we continue next time, we'll do plenty more things around Mosswood before we head to the next town. Goodbye until next time. Take care.